So, hello everyone, and welcome once again to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Like always, I hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. And yeah, I'm very excited to get to do this live stream for you guys today. So, we started off a little bit later than I anticipated. Normally, the stream should have started at somewhere around 5 minutes ago, but I still had to do some things like set up Flight Simulator and all of that, and make sure that my joystick is all set up for the air racing that will be doing today. So yeah, the stream is not going to be as long as usual, just because air racing, which is the thing that we are going to do today, can get quite exhausting when you do it for more than an hour or so, because you constantly need to make a lot of adjustments with the joystick and all of that. So that's why the stream today won't be as long as the previous streams, but it will still be a good one, I'm sure. So yeah, like you see on your screen right now, we will be playing with the newly released and long anticipated Reno Air Races expansion pack. I'm very excited for this because I've been waiting for this expansion pack for probably months on end, so I'm very stoked that it's finally here and I can finally live stream it for you guys. So yeah, let's not waste any time and just jump straight into it. So before we actually go to the multiplayer racing part, it might be a good idea to just start with a nice little time trial just to warm up a little bit. Because flying actual races, if you lose a race, your ranking goes down. So that's why it's probably a better idea, to just warm up a little bit, and then after that we can go right into an actual race and hopefully get some first places as we go. So yeah, the racing expansion pack is now loading up, so let's give that a couple of seconds. Hopefully the audio is good for you guys. If it's not, do let me know in the comments section. There we go. Welcome to Reno. Thank you very much. This scenery also looks very nice for the airport. It's kind of sad though that the scenery isn't outside of this air racing expansion pack. Well, the scenery is better outside of this expansion pack, but the pylons for some reason aren't there. So you can't really do any practice rounds outside of this. So that's kind of bad, and I'm not sure if the Reno Air Races scenery that was already available is compatible with Sim Update 7, but we'll see. But yeah, for now, let's do a time trial first. And we are probably going to use the T6 class for today, just because I'm used to this class the most. I haven't tried that much with the P51s, and I haven't tried either the Pit Special, and I've also not tried the L39 yet. So we are gonna start with the T6 Texan, the good old Texan. So far, my favorite version to use is probably the this one, the Gotcha aircraft. So yeah, we're gonna use that for our first time trial. So let's select that. And we are basically ready to go, so let's take a look here. Okay, we have a small wind from approximately the north, so that's nothing to worry about. So, let's go. This should be fun, hopefully. It's actually quite challenging to air race, so
if you continue like this, you'll be penalized.
Get my joystick ready. We are ready to go. So we should already get a bit further down, just to not exceed the altitude limit and get as close to these pylons as we possibly can. There's one pylon. Not paying too much attention to the leaderboard right now, just because I want to focus on actually flying. Don't think we are doing that bad so far. And this is just a time trial, so it doesn't matter too much if we lose or win. This is just to warm up ourselves a little bit. So making very slow turns here. Nice and easy. Using full deflections is not really good for the amount of drag that your aircraft produces, so it's a better idea to just take it easy and make small little changes if you can. Right now it's a bit of a close one with this guy behind me. There he is. He's using the same plane as me as well. This is obviously not a real plane, just a artificial intelligence plane. Yeah, we that's not good. That's definitely something we should avoid during the actual races, because that can cost you a lot of seconds. Yeah, it's quite difficult to get past this guy right now. I should probably stay above him to avoid his wake turbulence, like so. So yeah, even in a time trial, the artificial intelligence, does create some more competition, so that you are more motivated to improve your time. And so far we are getting our asses kicked by this AI here.
Careful, you're too high.
Yeah, we're flying
Like
high.
this,
This is exactly why I wanted to warm up a little bit, because I'm not really performing that well so far. We're not even halfway yet, so a lot still can change.
Keep going.
Let's try to close some distance between us and this other guy here. It appears that he has his landing gear extended, which is kind of weird. Make sure we don't have our landing gear extended, which we don't. That's good. In real life, that should probably be pretty easy to get past him if he really had his landing gear extended. Yeah, maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. Not really gaining any ground here, as far as I can see.
Just 3 laps remaining. You can do it.
I'm really cutting it short on the pylons there, just to get a little bit closer to this guy. So far, no luck. Probably should avoid climbing though. That can bleed off a lot of speed. Yeah, we're still getting further and further from the plane in front of us, I believe. Not much I can do about it. We're at full throttle. And I'm cutting the corners as short as I possibly can, so... after there's still one lap to go. Don't want to turn too much there. And here comes the final lap.
White flag, white flag. We're on target for the win.
That's not something I would say. We're definitely not on target for the win here. We are being beaten by an artificial intelligence plane. Oh well, hopefully the actual races will go better than this. And there we go, there's our first time trial. Not breaking any of my records here, sorry, so I guess, well, ranking could be much better. But yeah, so let's get back to the menu and let's start actually doing some real races now. And I'm also going to turn down the sim volume just a bit because I had the impression that the sim might be a little bit loud for you guys. Hopefully now everything is good. Yeah, my hands are already sweating, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, let's go into multiplayer quick match here. Still going to use the Texan here, same plane, because I had the impression that this is the fastest of all the T6s, so at least from my experience so far, I haven't used all of them yet, because there are a lot, 10 planes with each class, so it's gonna take me a while to try all of them. But yeah, here we are inside a lobby. Hopefully some more people turn up, because flying against one other player is a bit boring, to be honest. Most people are probably all in the P51 and all of the fast lobbies. Don't think the T6 and the Pit Special are that popular, but yeah, hopefully some more people, turn up. So yeah, apart from a couple of issues with servers, I haven't run into too much issues with the new expansion pack, so that's great. But yeah, don't want to jinx us or anything, but I've had server disconnects on probably 2 occasions or something like that, so hopefully that doesn't happen today. There's a lot more strain on my internet connection right now because I'm live streaming and obviously playing the game at the same time, but hopefully my internet connection will be able to keep up. So yeah, the first part of every race is obviously the qualifying. So that basically determines your starting position in the actual race. So we already have to perform quite well here. So apart from these slight glitches during the preview screens like this, everything is very smooth, but yeah, hopefully they will improve this as well in the future. Okay, full focus now. Now it's for real. We're flying against real people. Really need to pay attention now. This time it's only one lap, so it will be finished quite quickly. So we only have one shot at this to make a good qualification. Wind is coming from the left by the looks of that windsock over there, and I can feel the wind pushing us to the right here. It's also quite bumpy. So. And there we go, we're already at the finish line again. Let's see how we performed here. And we ended second place. Okay, it's definitely not my day today, apparently. No idea why. We weren't even close to the other guy. But yeah, let's see if we can make up for it during the actual race.
We're all set for some high-flying action. Get ready, because it's race time, baby.
Hell yeah. Race time. So let's try not to focus too much on the other guy, because that can be really distracting. Here we go, okay.
But they sure saw you passing by. You're in the lead. Let's keep it that way. You're in the lead. Let's keep it that way.
And he already crashed into me, thanks very much. Hate it when people do that.
They didn't see you coming, but they sure saw you passing by.
He's again getting way too close for comfort here. So keep in mind that little crosswind that we have going here. My heart's already racing. This is so exciting, air racing, when you are flying against an actual other person. Hopefully that's something I will get a bit more used to in the future.
Good start. That's the first lap done. Guys, you've got the inside track now. Let's keep it.
Trying to avoid watching the other guy as much as possible, just so I can focus here. Still quite close.
You're entering the third lap. Keep going.
As long as that little arrow is showing, I'm way too close to these other guys, so we really need to get some more distance between us. Between each other. It's definitely not making it easy on me, that's for sure. There he is again, right on my tail. Even closer now. Oh, he's right on me now. Probably will crash into me in just a second. No need to stress out though. We still have time.
Just 3 laps
On the
remaining.
4th lap now.
You can do it.
And I literally feel sweat dripping down my armpits. We just got surpassed here.
Nice, you've got the inside track now. Let's keep it. Nice. Don't let up. Finish strong.
I mean, I'll try.
You're in the lead. Let's keep it that way.
Not really easy for me right now. I have no idea where the guy is at the moment. It's right below me, I suppose. Let's see if we can force him down a little bit, shall we? Yeah, we are right on top of each other.
We're in first place now.
Okay, I definitely lost this one. I just sealed my fate right there.
Nice. Don't let up. Finish strong.
That's too bad.
White flag, white flag. We're on target for the win.
Yeah, doubt it. But anyway, we'll try to finish at least at first place. So if I hadn't had a pylon cut, I might have won the race, but I don't know. That's why we practice, right? The only way that we are going to win this is if he gets desperate enough to also get a penalty, but that's not gonna happen. I'm sure. I probably have a penalty of about 10 seconds or something like that. So No way that we are going to make this. Anyway, here we go. First race is down. Ended in first place, but we still lost the race. But yeah, see, there we go. Wasn't really a big difference, but still, if we hadn't had the pilot cut, it would have been a great race. Let's see how much. -5, great. Hey there, Ham Productions. Nice to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. It's nice to see some familiar names here in the chat. But yeah, let's do a better job in the next race, shall we? So, new race. Hopefully we can get my ranking back up just a bit. I feel like it's gonna take a lot of practice to really get good at this. Yeah, that's just like anything, right? Hopefully we can find a little bit more full lobbies, because like I said earlier, racing against one other person is not really that interesting in my opinion. So after this race we'll probably switch over to some P51 action or something like that, just because that's a little bit more interesting. And faster, of course. Okay, there we go. 4 people, that's improvement. Let's see how this goes. So again, first a qualification to see which position we will start. Very nice departure here at Reno. Let's do this right. I have a feeling we're already going to not perform that well in this qualification, just because of that first turn there. Should have made it a little bit sharper. Just like that. That was almost a pilot cut, but not quite, so that's great. Let's see how you perform this time. Probably bad. Oh, there we go, first place. How about that? At least in the qualification, really. Quite a big difference as well, so we might have a good chance at winning this time. But I do not want to jinx it or anything, but yeah, we'll see. Even with the wider turn at the beginning, we still managed to get on top there.
You came for aerial speed and skill on display? Well, it all starts now.
Okay, let's do this. Gonna turn a little bit to the right here, just because I want to be able to do this turn better.
You're in the lead. Let's keep it that way.
So see what I did there? At first they passed me, but then I was able to get right in first place again.
Nice.
I'm going to climb just a bit so they can. It's way harder for them to get past me,
Nice.
and so I don't get caught up in their wake turbulence.
Nice. Don't let up. Finish strong.
You really want to avoid getting under other aircraft because they can push you down to the ground, and that's very bad. Again, very close there with the first pylon.
One lap down. Keep it steady.
Oh, keeping it steady here. Number 4 is getting way off course there. Don't know if you could see it. So far, so good. Again, I have a feeling that I just jinxed us, but we'll see. I should really stop saying things like that. That wasn't my best turn, to be honest. That probably allowed our opponents here to catch up with me just a little bit.
You're halfway there. Keep it up.
So we've created quite some distance between everyone else here.
Just 2 more laps to go.
And we have still 2 laps to go. Here comes the white flag, which means the final lap of the race.
White flag. Keep it steady and you've got this.
The distance between us and the other group is still increasing, so I think we're safe for the most part. And here we go. I think it's pretty safe to say that we've won this race by quite a large margin here. 17 seconds between us and the other guys, so let's do a victory roll here. And there we go, that's a better race than the other one. Not as satisfying though, because I feel like the other races here are not as experienced, so at least our ranking will be back up to what it was, but it's not really that satisfying of a win, so... Yeah, here come all of the other ones, all above 8 minutes. We are just under 7 minutes and 50 seconds, so not bad, not bad.
And there you have it, race fans.
Not setting any new records though.
What a show these pilots put on
Here we
for
are.
us today.
Okay, so we gained more points than we lost in the previous race, which is great. So let's do some other stuff right now, shall we? Oh, and also let's see our leaderboard position here. Sorry, I'm quite curious. Position 179, so that's my current position with my score. So should be able to improve that, I feel like. So, do you guys have any preferences for what you want to see next, or should I choose? Let's give you guys a couple of minutes. Probably you guys would want to see something else other than the Texans, so I guess it's between the L39 and the P51, so... If I don't see anything in chat, we're probably going to do the P51, probably. So.
Featuring match racing with Czech-built L39 Albatross jets.
Okay, time's up, let's do the P51. And I think I'm going to use Voodoo for this one. It gives the impression that it's quite a fast aircraft, so let's do that.
Reno is the
And
only
we're
place on
probably
Earth
sorry,
where you can
going
race
to
an
find
airplane to its maximum capabilities.
full lobbies a bit easier now because I think the P-51 is more popular for people. It's quite a unique looking aircraft, this Voodoo
Did you hear that
P-51.
sound? That's a
Doesn't really
P-51,
look like a
a
P-51 in my
paperless
opinion.
symphony.
Yeah, it's highly modified, so that's why. And we got three other people, sorry, in this lobby right now.
In unlimited class, you'll see the fastest piston-powered airplanes in the world.
Yeah, this air racing in the P-51 is a whole other animal entirely than the T6 Texan, so don't expect any
In
better races from me in
2017,
this because I'm
Fluke set a
not
new piston
used to
speed
it yet.
record of 531.5 miles per hour just before the Reno event.
Oh, there we go, we got an extra guy there, also rocking the Voodoo P-51. And it looks like we are ready to go. With 5 players in total. Yeah, as you'll see, this is very fast racing. Probably just not really as fast as the L39, I think, but still the second fastest air racing class there is, so this should be interesting. Sometimes the qualification round does take a while to load. Might have something to do with some people's internet connection or something, I don't know. But it will get there eventually. So we've been streaming for about 50 minutes now, and we've only done 3 races and 1 time trial. So
Get your
it does
stop machines
it's
ready.
pretty time
We're ready
consuming,
to go
I
with
would say.
qualifying.
Here we go. As you can see, the bank angle is way more extreme than with the T6. So it's not the same circuit as with the T6 as well. It's, the circuit is a bit wider, or quite a lot wider, I should say. Very turbulent here for some reason. Almost hit the ground there by some downdraft or something. It's quite difficult to see sometimes out of this window. Oh,
Cut a pile on, so
damn.
we'll have to start the race at the Reno.
Ah, that's stupid. That's gonna mean we're gonna start at the end of the pack, I'm sure. Anyway, here we are back at the lap line. Let's see how we did.
Qualification is
Hello,
in the books, folks.
Braviation. I hope I pronounced your name right. Yes, we are using the P-51 for this race. We just did a couple of races in the T6 Texan, and thought it would be a nice idea to go for something a bit faster this time. So yeah, that's what we are rocking today. But yeah, that qualification was terrible to say the least. So hopefully we can make up for it during the actual race. Hell yeah. Here we are. Oh, for some reason the race starts here. Okay, that's interesting.
We're in first place now.
Heh. Not for long, I'm sure. I would be happy enough if we can just stay away from, stay within the large pack, I wanted to say. So yeah, we just collided with another aircraft, it does cost you a little bit of time. So it's not going to be easy to get past this other guy here. But we'll try our best. We are almost constantly in a turn, so that's pretty interesting. And a little trick with this type of racing is you shouldn't level off too much. When you feel like you should level out for a turn, just like I did there, you should actually just keep on turning at the same angle, because you'll see from experience that by leveling off a bit you actually use a lot more space during a turn.
End of lap 2. Keep it steady.
Except in this part, then you should probably level off just a bit. Well, thanks for that, mate. Thanks for colliding with me and ruining my perfect lap so far. And now we are down to 3rd place.
Made it through 3 laps.
Because of somebody else's mistake, mind you. Oh, there's some of the G-forces sounds. That's nice. Yeah, I want to get above this guy again. Ooh, it's quite tricky. Okay, let's just try to focus. Not doing ourselves any favors here by rushing. Still getting caught in the wake of this other guy here.
We're halfway home. Keep it up.
Yeah, we're never going to be able to catch up with this guy. Still can't get over the fact that he got past me because he crashed into me. That's just so unfair. He should be the one being penalized right now.
Just 2 laps left. Keep going. Watch those pylons.
And I definitely screwed it up this time.
White flag. Last chance to see what you can do.
Not much apparently. I have a feeling this guy in front of us is going to win, as the first person also made a mistake there. So this is definitely the most unfair race I've ever seen, but anyway. Oh, almost got another pylon there. And there we go. Seven minutes and 50 seconds. That's how long it took us. And just like I said, the guy in front of us eventually still won the race. And our ranking probably dropped quite a lot now. Yep, -5 again. God damn. Let's try another race. Maybe after this one we'll still do an L39 race, but after that I definitely think I will finish up the live stream for today. At the beginning of the stream I already mentioned that it was going to be a bit of a shorter one, just because I'm already feeling it in my hands, the exhaustion that air racing brings with it, so not going to be racing for too long. Oh, we got a full house almost here. That's gonna make things very interesting, and in fact we have a full house now. That's going to be a very interesting cluster of aircraft in a minute. I wonder how we can avoid crashing to other aircraft, because that seems to be a very big problem in the beginning. Honestly, it comes down to a lot of luck, I feel like, in the beginning, because if you have enough luck and nobody crashes into you, you can just go straight to first place and then create a little bit of distance, and then you're probably safe for the duration of the race. But because people fly into each other that much, if you're unlucky, you will get at the end of the race and you will get at the last place and you can't do anything about it. So, bit of a weird system, air racing.
Time for qualifying.
Maybe we can improve our qualifying here, qualification.
Check your altitude. Get back down now.
And there we have the qualification. Let's see how we did. Third place, okay, I'll take it. That's acceptable. And we didn't lose by a large margin as well, so that's great as well. But can we actually win this race, I wonder?
Some seriously impressive qualifying times today. Show your love to our racers. It's almost time for the green flag, so get ready to watch some incredible high-speed action.
High speed indeed. And there we go, again somebody crashes into me and I get penalized. What the hell? Anyway, let's try to make the most of it still. Went from almost first place all the way to the last spot, I mean. How is that fair?
End of lap one. Good start.
There's like no way I can avoid crashing into other people, so like what am I supposed to do then? Just stay at the back, I suppose? I don't know. Get good? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Just look at this chaos. This is insane. no, 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 no. Don't crash into the ground, please. That's why you always want to have enough altitude so you can react to things like that. This is so damn intense, I can't even describe it. Had a bit of an updraft there for some reason. I swear, if you lose your focus for even 1 second, it can be lethal. I do not like to see that red arrow. That means he was too close. Finally, we're in a bit of calmer air. That's nice. But I don't think it will last long. And there we have him again. Just constantly hoping one of these guys makes another mistake. That way I might still end up winning this. Okay, I think somebody got a server disconnect or something, because suddenly we're in second place again. I think I saw the other guy disappear from the screen, so one more lap to go. Get away from me, please. We were in second place. God damn. Okay, let's not get thrown off our horse here.
Careful with the pilot.
No.
He'll hit you with a penalty every time.
Damn. How did we go from second to fourth again? I don't get it. Yeah, that's not gonna give us any points, this one. If we just would have stayed at second place, it would have been a great race, but no. Somebody had to crash into me again. And I have to be the one that pays the price for that, so... Great system, this. Great. Absolutely great. If there's one thing that has to improve, it's that, I swear. It appears there's still one other person in the race. Wonder how he's feeling right now. At least this race was a slight improvement compared to the first one, but still. How exactly am I in 6th place now? What? I was in 4th place just 2 seconds ago. What happened? Really, I don't get it. I don't get this system at all. Minus 30. And he was literally in first place the whole time, I believe. And even he lost, so what the hell. Anyway, let's go back to the race menu, and we are going to do one final race with the L39, but then I'll call it a day, I think. It has been going on for 1 hour and 50 minutes now, so I still have to eat today and all of that. Honestly, I have no idea which L39 is the best, so we'll just select the first one, I guess. Oh, I quite like that color scheme. So yeah, I've flown with this aircraft outside the Reno air race just a bit, and it's not really that responsive, I feel like. So we should probably start our turns quite fast. And yeah, I'm going to be practicing quite a lot on the background for upcoming streams, because I really want to get good at this. Like that race just then was so disappointing. It just takes so much focus, and everything needs to go right for you in order to get to the first place. So yeah, let's practice, 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 and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys an actual good P51 race. Or any race for that matter. Still searching for a lobby. It's taking quite some time.
In unlimited class, you'll see the fastest piston-powered airplanes in the world. Reno is the only place on
Still searching for that lobby for some reason. Apparently not a lot of people want to fly the L39. Oh, there we go. Okay, we just... I guess the search process took too long and it just kicked us out instead. So let's try that again. Yeah, I don't think we are going to find a lobby with this, to be honest. Might have to go back to the P51 instead. We'll just give it a couple more minutes, but if we get kicked out again, I'm probably going to go to the P51 instead. Because you don't want to wait around like this too often. Nope. Seems like we found a race. That's nice. With only one other guy, who is not. I thought at first he was flying the same aircraft as me, but that's not the case. Let's see if this might be the more fun class of the four. Still waiting for some other people, but I don't think anyone will join us during the last 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and it's gonna be the two of us. Here we go. First time seeing these preview screens of the L39. Looks quite nice. Except the landing gear doors don't seem to be closing. Yeah, here we go. It's also quite funny that the pilot isn't wearing any kind of jet suit or anything like that. So it seems to be the same track as with the P51, so... Can I cut it a little bit shorter even? Yay. It's always at that spot that I exceed the altitude limit. And let's hope we did good here. Probably not, to be honest. Knowing my luck. Oh, there we go. Only with about 1 second and 1.4 seconds, but still. Ended up in the first place, at least in the qualification. But I'm sure this guy will beat us with ease. Here we go.
They didn't see you coming, but they sure saw you passing by.
Okay, so the L39 is not actually that bad when it comes to maneuverability. Well,
Now we
that's
caught you.
I think we've just sealed our fate once again. Really should stop doing that.
Good start. That's the first lap done. Your line's too high. Get back down to race altitude.
Should probably mind our altitude a bit more as well. Doing good so far. I see that the other guy made a mistake as well. That might have just saved our asses. Hopefully.
Just 3 laps remaining. You can do it.
Apparently with the L39 it's 6 laps instead of 8 again. With the P51 it was a full 8 laps, so I guess the fact that the L39 is using the same track as the P51 means that they are pretty, how should I say it, at the same level when it comes to speed, so that's quite weird. A fighter jet that, or a P51 that can keep up with a fighter jet-like aircraft, that's quite impressive. But yeah, I don't know the exact speeds of this aircraft, so might be way off when I say that. Yeah, I don't feel like we have to turn that much more sharply in order to make these turns. So that should mean that the P51 can be compared to this aircraft, I guess. And I'm pretty sure this is a solid win for us. So, there we go.
White flag. We're on
Oh,
target
no,
for
no,
the
no, no, no,
win.
no, 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 no. What did I do? Oh my god, that was so stupid. I almost screwed it up so bad there. I thought we were on the last lap. No. I thought we were finished. Oh my god, that was stupid. Hey, we might still lose this anyway. At least I gave this other guy a bit more of a chance there. Okay, this is the end. But just in case, okay. Yeah, this is very cool. A bit frustrating sometimes, but it, overall it's a very cool experience. Yeah, finally a win for us again. Took us only 5 minutes and 55 seconds, yeah? And we got 5 points for that, so not bad, I guess. We did lose more than we gained, but that's part of the game, I guess. Let's see where I'm at on the scoreboard. 499. Okay, that's definitely something to improve. Yeah, anyway, the stream has been going on for an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm probably going to finish off right here because my hands are getting quite tired from all of this moving the joystick around and all of that. And I think we should end the stream on a positive note. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, please give it a like. I'm trying to get to as much likes as possible. Don't have any goal in mind or something like that, but yeah. Subscribing to the channel, liking the video and sharing it with other people, all of those things are greatly appreciated. So thanks to all of the people who support the channel. And if you really want, we can still do one final race, but then you have to put it in the chat for me. So yeah, I've also made a video about it, about this racing, and a couple of tips and tricks to improve your own score. I'm not really that great at using my own tips so far, but it might be a handy video if you are interested in getting into air racing yourself to watch. So definitely be sure to check it out after this stream. But yeah, so far I don't see any pleas for another race in the chat, so I think I'm going to finish off here. So again, thanks to all of the people who tuned in today to watch me air race against other people. So yeah, your support is greatly appreciated, and I hope to see you guys in the next stream, which will be probably also another Reno air race stream. And hopefully I'll be able to give you some more interesting races and get to that first place a lot more often. But yeah, that will take practice. But yeah, for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, sorry, and see you.